morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up if you're miserable, unhappy, angry. It's all due to your actions in which you did yesterday, and you're the only one that has the power to make yourself happy and clean up that mess. Okay, I'm going to go over the wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day, that prevent us from our happiness, but without the awareness, we're never going to be able to change. So the list is sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, shopping, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Okay, today I want to talk about ethics, spiritual practice. You don't have to be religious. It's really about walking around conscious, being aware of what you're doing, and refraining from causing any harm to others, and experiencing wonderful things like you want to experience happiness, spiritual acts described in terms of qualities of love, compassion, patience, forgiveness, humility, tolerance, and so on. And when you can feel these things for others and have empathy and humility, and you can experience that, but if you're not in a good state of mind, and if you're not taking care of yourself, you absolutely do not even have the tools to be able to even act that way. And this is why it's so important that we actually stop fighting this thing like, oh, this is religious, this is that. It's really about being conscious of everything you do, every act that you do. You are aware. And when you're abusing yourself, like yesterday, my son just helped somebody from overdosing. He saw somebody in the car with her mouth open, foaming at the mouth. He opened the door, he felt her pulse and called 911 and saved her life. Now, if he was in a funk, if he was in a bad way, if he was on drugs, he wouldn't have even been aware of that woman being in the car, because we walk around like a robot and we're not even aware of what we say or what we do. And it's beautiful to be able to pay attention, to have compassion for others, and to understand where they're coming from. So when somebody's lashing out at you, you don't take it personally, because your mindset and your spiritual fit and your ethics are in such a good place that nobody can ever infect you again. Again, that's why it's so important to get your head right, to get your mindset right, to get your attitude right, so you can go through your day. You are guarded, you are shielded with all the proper information that nobody can take you down, no matter what they say, because when they're nasty, when they're saying all these rude things, they're in a really bad way. And all you can do is say a prayer for them, hope for the best for them, but not put gasoline on the fire and not go to war with them. Remember that it takes two people to go to war. So today I want you to pay attention to all your actions, how you treat yourself, what you put in your body, what you put in your mind, what you read, what you watch, all will reflect on your mood, your energy, and your happiness. And remember, nobody could do this for you. It's all your job. So you can't go around and blame everybody around you. And remember that balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. you treat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect that you get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you start having an attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Well, here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. We all have a job to do. We're not here to sit and watch TV all day. Your words mean nothing. Your actions say everything, you manipulators, narcissisms. I am going to read a beautiful reading from Louise L. Hay. Addiction, you're running from yourself, not knowing how to love yourself. Loving treatment. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my conscience, my very being. It radiates from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It's an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take lovingly care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love, so all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working within 4 people that I love and that love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and past experience. I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I'm a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore, and so it is. Trust the process, no more questioning. All I need is taken care of. Louise L. Hay. Beautiful woman. I'm going to read a little part from my book. All right, we're on page 98, Financial. Number 1, list some ways in which you handle your money. List some ways in which you handle your money. Whoa, that's a big one. Money has been my inspiration, my power, since I was a little girl. And I used to say to Daddy when I was a little girl, I want deodorant, baby powder, and shampoo. And he said, if you want that, you have to go to work. So I ended up being a paper girl. I had 200 Sundays, and I took over my brother's cutting grass at the age of 10. And at the age of 13, ran a restaurant. I always worked, and I ran the place better than the owners. I took it on as if it was mine. And my work ethics were off the charts. And when I realized when I give my dad the money, some was for paying for some of my tuition for school, for high school, to go to a good school. And he paid for half. I had to pay for the other half. I had money to treat my friends. And then I had money for savings. And he taught me at a very young age, you never spend anything until everything is taken care of. And that's how I've been all my life. And I had to learn, there's times where I had to learn how to pull back with the way I spend. And one of the things, though, no matter how screwed up I was in my life, I was always a responsible, screwed up human being. And without money, you can't go anywhere. And I'm not I'm not a conformist, and I don't want anybody controlling me, so I run my business. I taught my children how to run their business. My husband and I run our business together. I don't want to be subservient to anybody but myself. And that's the power of money. That's the power of work ethics. We all have that choice, and whatever works for us. But you can have, and it's how you spend it. It's how you look at it. It's how you respect it. And again, if you're a drug dealer, if you're in the mafia, if you're a gambler, you never respect your money. You've got to earn it. And so you either earn it ethically. If you earn it unethically, you will never be at peace. You will never live a happy life. You will always be chasing and running, and it will never be enough. Again, everything we do, every act we make, how we get our money, that's why people that win millions of dollars, they end up pissing it away because they never respected the money in the first place. Again, it's really how you respect yourself, how you look at yourself, how you treat yourself. That's the way you're going to respect the money. And I was able to, no matter what, raising my kids when Joe was away in prison, and I always made sure their needs were taken care of and realistic about what I could give them. And I taught them how to work. So I taught them how to work at a young age, so they had their own money and they didn't rely on their mother. Again, it's how you look at money, how you view money, how you put money away. You can shop, you can go to stores, you can be smart with the way you spend your money, but there's just so much freedom in putting money away, knowing there's money in the savings. It just empowers you. It's another form of self-respect, self-value, how you value yourself. It's a beautiful thing. So today, I want you to look at how you spend your money and pay attention to how you spend your money, and always put a little bit away. Make sure your bills are paid first. Be responsible around money. And this way you don't have to be subservient to other people. There's a price to be paid to be kept. Remember that. There's a price to be paid to be kept. It's very empowering to make your money. And if you're in a relationship where you're in charge of the money and one person works, there's an art to. My father was genius. My mom didn't work. He was genius. He had savings for everything. He had money put away. He was brilliant with the way he handled his money. He never obsessed or worried about money, and he raised all 10 of us. He went to a financial person one time, and they said, Joe, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but keep doing it. Again, he planned ahead of time and was realistic about what he could and could not spend. He never spent money that he didn't have. Okay, remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do. I always do the 2 things in the morning, and mine are getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. Remember, you can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. As far as my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says L. Hit subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Please do it for 30 days and watch the results that you get. In 1 year, you won't even recognize yourself. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving all this information. And remember, I want you to have an astonishing day today. And thank you for listening.